Okay, this is going to be a bit of a longer video considering that I haven't made an update in a while. But to be fair, I haven't actually changed a lot. It was just really difficult to make the change I did. So anyways, we're back to our normal screen. This time when we hit play game though, we're given a player hand. Before, when you'd hit this draw deck, it would move to here and you could see it. I am changing this and that's why it doesn't work so well right now. I left this here so that I could demonstrate what was here. But we're getting rid of this because when we draw a card, we want it to go to your player hand. So what's happening here is if we find a card and move up here, we'll see that we have a player table. Player table contains the reserve and main hand. Now, the reserve hand are these back three cards we can't see. And I'm not going to sit here and explain the game, but these are required, and we're actually going to be moving stuff in and out of here that we don't want the player to see. And then the main hand contains the amount of, or the cards. And the way we did this is we have 6 slots, and I can, if it's easier to read, I'll bring it up in the HTML. We have the 6 slots here. And so what's happening is if we go to draw cards, we're drawing 3 cards at the start of the round after someone hits play game. Moves 3 cards to the hidden, or to the reserve hand container. Then it moves 6 cards to the main hand container. And the way we're assigning them to the container is via like a round robin. And this is what controls that right here and how we display them. Because technically all of these cards are in the same array. We're just displaying them in a round robin to each card slot. And the way it's doing it is it's going through the slots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and whichever one is next and has the less amount of cards, it puts it to that one. So instead of this slot here having 2 cards and then assigning another card here when this one only has 1, it's cycling through them. So this has 2, this has 2. Okay, this one has 1, 1, 1, 1. It assigns it to this third slot. And we can see that work if we go up here and change this. For instance, we'll change it to 17 right now to demonstrate. So we'll hit save. We'll drag this back over. We'll hit play game. And we'll see that it offsets based off the last card and puts them down here via a round robin. Now, as you can see, there's a 6 over here and a 6 over here. What my next step is going to be is whenever a card is added to the array that contains the player hand, I want it to organize how it's displayed. So for instance, I would want it to be displayed least to greatest. And what we would have is, for instance, like if the 6s were on this third slot, we'd see the 6, and then the 7, right? So all the cards that are the same will appear stacked on each other. Just to make it easier to read for the player, and if they have a higher card they're looking for, they can look to the right. If they have a lower card they're looking for, they can look to the left. If they want to see if they have the same card, they just look at that card and see it right underneath the next one. So that's going to be what I'm doing next. But this is what I've done today. This actually took like 6 hours to code, and I had quite a bit of issues. But that's the logic right now. And yeah, that's about it. I know this one was a bit longer considering I haven't made an update in a while, so have a good one.